kick things off by asking you, I mean, your character has been through so many emotional and romantic highs and lows over the past seasons. So what can fans expect from her journey in season 9 without any spoilers, of course?
I think we witnessed Andy being affected by her trauma. So instead of her internalizing the trauma, we are going to watch her outwardly react to it because that's not something that she's done in the past. Andy is typically a type of person who internalizes everything, and she outwardly she's going to outwardly, you're going to see how she's affected by the trauma that she's experiencing. And I love that in this season the trauma isn't, I don't want to say I love that this season, but the trauma isn't male centered, and that is kind of what I'm enjoying about watching Andy's journey. She's experiencing trauma that is not just about men. It's about her love for her sisters, and we see how she reacts in those situations. We see what type of friend she becomes. We see what type of leader she becomes. We see what type of attorney she becomes. We see what type of person she becomes. And so that is, that's what I think people look forward to with Andy.
The chemistry among the cast is a huge part of the show's success. How has
Mhm.
your sisterhood with your co-stars evolved both on and off the screen since the first season?
It's been amazing. It's been amazing. We've gone through everything together. We've gone through life together, and I think that it's a reflection on the screen. And I think that's why so many people resonate with our chemistry, because from the moment we were literally all in the audition room together, all of us at the same time. And to now being on billboards and sharing moments and accolades and weddings and awards and all these things together, I think that the chemistry is undeniable, and I think that's why people rock with us and are still rocking with us for 9 seasons.
Crystal Renee, Fatima has grown into such a fan favorite character, right? So, what new layers of her personality or relationship dynamics will we see explored this season?
You definitely see Fatima grow, mature in this season. Like you just saw in episode 1, Fatima is the one that is taking care into the hospital, which is not the person that you would think is going to be taking care into the hospital. And being there for her and being able to put our differences aside and just see her as a woman in need and making sure that she's good. I also see how Fatima deals with grief, how she deals with the troubles in her and Zach's relationship, and how everybody feels things differently, you know. And I think you'll get to see different dynamics between Zach and Fatima, where she's trying to be there for him like always, but it's kind of hard in certain situations. And then as far as Andy and Fatima, or as they call us, Fandy. I think you get to see different layers and challenges in their friendship as well, in the season, as she navigates different things that do not center around men, which is what Fatima's used to. So, learning how to be there for her in those situations as well is a different challenge for Fatima.
How would you describe how the sisterhood has evolved both on and off screen since season 1?
Oh yeah, oh my goodness, tremendously. You know, like KJ said, echoing her, we all started in the audition room together and seeing how we have evolved as women, even the men, we've all evolved and our way of thinking is different. We have turned this whole career into businesses, and just to see how everyone has like taken their skill sets and kind of honed in on who they are as we've all grown together, which is literally like we were younger when this started, you know, and like our mindsets have changed. But as the sisters, like she said, we've gone through so much together. KJ got married, you know, now she's having a baby. Novi in her relationship, like we've seen everybody just continue to evolve, and it's been beautiful. And watching Ebony blossom, and she's an incredible actor, and seeing what she's doing outside of Sisters has been beautiful.
Sisters continues to be the number one scripted cable show among Black viewers, right? So, why do you think this show resonates so deeply with its audience, especially Black women?
I think the show resonates because we're telling different stories and people are growing with our story arcs, right? So Whereas you see when you first meet Karen, she is in a tumultuous relationship with a man who we've already decided is a cheater, a liar, a bum. We hate him, you know. And then we watch Karen blossom as an entrepreneur and get a salon. And then we watch Zach blossom as a man, as a father, as a partner. And so what's happening is we're seeing that we're not a monolith, that we can change, that we can adjust, that we can transform. And I think it offers hope. And a lot of people, you know, we kind of get flat because it's like, it's a sad story. And it's like, I don't know about anybody else, but I've experienced a lot of sadness in my life. And when I watch television, I want to experience, I want to see that I can overcome that. I want to see that I can go through that. I want to see someone with my personality type on television. And I think how we have five strong and vulnerable and beautiful and funny and talented Black women exuding that on television every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. is incredible. And I think that outside of the show, people are resonating with who we are as individuals because we're also telling our truth as individuals. And so we have that duality. And I think that that's a huge part of why people are along for the ride. And it's my favorite part of what we do.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of favorite part, Miss, does Andy have any standout episodes this season that you're excited for fans to experience? And if so, what can you tease us about it?
I think, yes, yes, she does. And uh, you know, I had a hard time with this season because I'm gonna be honest, there's a relationship in the season that fans have grown to adore and love, and we see a trial in that relationship, and it's largely in part due to Andy's behavior. And for me personally, as KJ, I'm like, no, I don't want her to go through this. I'm like, no, rewrite, you know. but but it's a true story. I've experienced it. My friends have experienced it. And I'm just like, okay, this is the portrayal that is my responsibility this season. And so I'm going to carry it and I'm going to do it against my will, but we're going to do it. But I think that the fans are going to, I think that the fans are going to see their sisterhood in some pretty pivotal scenes with Andy and someone who she's really close with. I can't really say who it is. I can't say who it is, but I think people can guess. I think people can guess. It's on you. I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Right.
Not me.
Like,
So on that note, Crystal Renee, with all the twists and shocking reveals, I'm sure that will unfold this season. What moment from season 9 do you think will leave fans absolutely speechless, of course, without giving too much away?
oh man, so it's a lot of moments that are going to leave them speechless. The writers were in their bag this season. This is one of my favorite seasons. I've been saying that like this season 9 is like my at least top 5 seasons. It's been amazing. I would say the end, the last episode is going to have people like, we didn't see that coming. They're not going to see
So
that
it's going
coming.
to be one of those type of finales.
Yeah, they're not gonna see it coming. I'm telling you right now. So now you got to watch the whole season to find out what happens at the end.
So
Gotcha.
it's safe, is it safe to say that where we see these characters when this season starts and
Mhm.
where they end up is going to
Yeah,
totally have us clutching our pearls?
absolutely. Pearls will be clutched. Yeah, yeah. They're gonna be
Wow.
like, yeah, no, for sure. I love that this season I am getting more time with all the girls. You know, I think relationship has mainly been based around Andy because we both work in the law firm together, and that's who my friendship started with. But this season I get to explore like I'm actually working with all the girls, which has not been the case in the past season. So I'm excited to see those relationships nurture in different ways. Yeah.
Right on. And let me ask you another really quick question. I mean, you've had a career this evolution working behind the scenes with Tyler Perry Studios to being a lead on Sisters, right? So,
Yeah.
what has this journey taught you about trusting your path and kind of stepping into your purpose?
Oh my goodness. It has taught me so much to stay the course, as cliche as it may sound, just leaning not into your own understanding and knowing that when God has planted something in your heart, what is for you will never pass you by. It's not going to miss you. It may feel like that in the moment because you see everyone moving on and doing what you think it is that you're supposed to be doing in that time. But when it comes, it'll be right on time. It will
Right
always
on.
be right on time, and you have learned everything you needed to learn to prepare you for that moment.
Very good. Ladies, thank you